Life is like a battlefield where there is no medical discharge. This video is called When the Going Gets Tough. The tough get going. Now keep in mind, the brain is a muscle as well. And just like with your muscles, your nutrition affects the quality and the functionality of your muscles, as well as your conditioning, which involves focus. You focus on that exercise and to have proper form as you do your bicep curl or your tricep curl or your dips or your bench press. You focus on the form and you focus on your physical exertion as well. When you have flabby muscles, do you take drugs to feel better about yourself? Or do you increase your mental and physical conditioning? And it also helps to focus in a spiritual manner, to add a spiritual aspect to it. That's what martial arts really is, whether you're talking about Manchu arts or Shaolin martial arts or other Buddhist martial arts. These are people who focus their mind, body, and spirit, or soul, to create a positive stage of mind, or state of mind, or stage of soul, or state of soul, to increase their mental and physical conditioning. When people, and tons of people are on antidepressants, they're sad, right? Maybe for a prolonged period of time. Clinical depression, right? Even if it was a matter of a chemical imbalance, which I have no doubt that it is. And I'm going to tell you something that's going to make you laugh, really, when you hear about their theory. When you work out, right, endorphins go to your brain, right? So one could say, you know what? Your saggy muscles are a result of a chemical imbalance in your brain. Because when we test the brains of people who have just finished working out, they seem to have a higher level of endorphins and positive chemical activity. But when we test your flabby muscle having ass brain, we see that there isn't that many endorphins and that much positive chemical activity. Well, no fucking shit. Well, no fucking shit. Because the mental and physical conditioning isn't there. And like I said before, it helps immensely to have spiritual conditioning as part of your regiment as well. So what I say to you people who are sad, get going. Yeah, life is tough. Be sad for a little while. Get up, dust yourself off, cowboy up, soldier up, warrior up. Rise like the sun, and don't be controlled by anyone, especially people who want to give you drugs. A bitch's son, or a son of a bitch. When they tested the Buddhists and the Kung Fu guys, the Tai Chi guys, they saw that there was energy being moved around, which means their receptors in their brains were part of the energy being moved around, obviously, right? I mean, the brain is where it starts, right? So you can literally change your brain's chemistry and the receptivity of your brain receptors with mental conditioning and physical conditioning, as well as spiritual conditioning. Like I've said the whole time, mind, body, and soul. And that's why it's so ridiculous for these inferior minds that don't have a connection to God to tell me that I need drugs when I have displayed superior mind, body, and soul. If there is to be a scale of one's mental health, It must be mind, body, and soul, and asking oneself, is what they're doing beneficial to themselves and to society? And of course, what I'm doing is the most beneficial thing to society and to myself that anyone could possibly do. Selfless, political activism, spiritual activism, and doing what is beneficial to all, to create a better world and to bring people to God. It gets no better and no more respectable than that. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. And when the oppressor is trying to slow you down, you speed up. When the competition starts running faster, you run faster. Stop being weak. Stop taking psych drugs. Stop letting their fucking pressure bring you down. Diamonds are made from pressure. Some of the most beautiful things are a result of pressure. It is the pressure of the dirt on the seed that makes the plant grow. When it has the proper environment and environmental conditioning. Come on, people. You know I'm right. The brain has a certain potential to heal itself, and brain cells can regenerate. These are irrefutable scientific facts. And 3 guesses what helps them regenerate and what helps your brain heal itself. Let me see. Could it be physical and mental conditioning? Proper nutrition? I wonder. Of course it is. They are trying to lie to you and break down your body, cut you off from God, and make you a fucking idiot that is dependent on them, a welfare baby. They don't respect you, your families, your traditions, your religions. You know this. I only have one question for you. Are you going to let them do it? AKA, are you going to let them get away with it? Or are you going to be tough and get going?